Alright, good morning. How's it going? Yo, it's your boy Big Voo here. First of all, I just like to say thank you to the people that have supported my news project, Corona. All the people that have liked it, shared it, streamed it, watched it, enjoyed it. I appreciate you all a lot. So, last week on Instagram, I asked you, should I make a breakdown of how I make the song and the video? And the majority of you said yes. So here we are. Let's fucking break it down. Alright, so first of all, let's start with the song. I try to make it, I try to keep it fairly simple, not too much thing going on. Let's just get straight into it. The first pattern, the main pattern that goes throughout the whole song, it's just a synth. I think, I call it a synth, it's a key, it's a synth key. So it just sound like this. Yeah, so basically just have EQ, delay, reverb, and another EQ, just to make sure it stands right in the mix. That's it. And the second layer, I have another lead, a synth lead, and this one only comes in at like the hook part, just to make it stand out just a bit more than the verse. And it sounds like this. Yeah, and again, the same thing, EQ, reverb, not even delay or any fancy stuff like that. And then on the last chorus, I also have like an organ. I think it's like a synth, but it's like an organ, so it sounds like this. So with this one, I made it pan on two sides just to make it bounce, and you would not notice it in the mix, but it will, but you can feel it if you catch my drift. I try to make it not noticeable, not too loud, it's very quiet, but however it does give you a bit of that bouncy feel to it, and on the last chorus I also have the brass. So yeah, it's just a very standard brass, very short. I think they call it Sacramento or whatever, it's staccato. I think that's the word, staccato. So it's a very short burst of brass. I put in tons of reverb and a sound good dicer just to make it very wide. And yeah, and then we get straight to the drum kit. Very simple. Yeah, there you go. It's very simple. Nothing really fancy. And then the hi-hat. Yeah, nothing really special there. And then I also got a tambourine, which I pan on two sides. It jumps around between left and right just to give you a bit of that bounce. Yeah, well, that is quite boring. Yeah. And then I got a what do you call it? Like a open hi-hat and a bit of percussion at the end. It sounds like this. It's very much Asianish. It's very Asian sound, and the last piece of the puzzle is a samurai scream. So it's kind of like Soulja Boy U, but if he was a samurai, sort of. So yeah, then the whole beat sounds like this. I almost forgot the 808. That's my sauce, my secret sauce. So the 808 goes. It's not fairly simple, but because at the start I got like the double kick, so I tend to match my 808 with the kick. So the 808 goes like this. Yeah. Nothing really special. It is quite special. I like to spend time with my bass. I like to put a bit of sound good dicer in. That's my secret sauce. Look, man, a lot of people will call me cheating because I use sound good dicer a lot. But hey, if it makes my life a bit easier, then why not? You know what I mean? Oh yeah, that's my 808, and then the whole beat will sound like this. That is how the hook sound, this is how the verse sound, and this is how the last chorus sound. Notice you can hear that brass on two sides is very wide, and yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty done with the beat, and then it's just the matter of fact of laying down the vocals. Due to the dirty aroma, hey. You know, and again, there's nothing special about the vocal at all. It's very simple and straightforward. It's just, you know, main vocal, backing vocals, and that's it. And the only interesting part I would say is the last chorus, where I have a lot of auto-tune. Is that how you say it? Yeah. So it goes like this, the last chorus. Let me see. Here you go. Here I come. Yeah, so let's break that down a bit. So here you go. Here it sounds like without the beat. Here I come. Savagely and recklessly get what I want. 2020, anything had just begun. So with the last chorus, I will have the main vocals. Here I come, savagely and recklessly get what I want. 2020. Yep, and I got a harmony vocals, which I did it twice and I played on two sides, which helped quite a lot. Here I come, savagely and recklessly get what I want. Yeah, this is what the harmony vocals sound like without the main vocal. Here I come, savagely and recklessly get what I want. There you go. And then I got a bit of ad-lib. It's kind of like a high noise, high pitch voice. What do you call it? Nose voice? I mean, I don't go to college. Here I come. What I want. Yeah, basically it. And so yeah, and then after all of that, we got the last chorus. Here I come. Here I come. Savagely and recklessly get what I want. Yeah, basically it. So that's pretty much how I made this song. Very simple, nothing really special, as you can see. And let's get straight to the video, which is the biggest part. So this is the part 2 where we take a look at the video of how I make the video. Now with the video, I had to plan ahead quite a lot. I need to had an idea in mind of what scenes I want to have. So I put down on my phone like a checklist. So I would have the dancing video, the upfront video, the part where I look down, the part where I look up, things like that. And just want to show you like how the setup look like. So okay, well, I'm just gonna put it up on the screen here. Right now, as you can see, I have key light just shining up on me, another light just shining down, actually just go straight down to my face, create a rim light, so it really separates me from the background. But let's not get into that boring stuff. Let's get straight down to the original footages, right? So like I said, I was planning ahead quite a lot. So as you can see, I have separate them into folders like this. So like, for example, right, the scenes where I was in the classroom, I have to plan ahead. So I need to make like a classroom kind of background where I have the board, when it said world domination on it. And so then I would record myself looking, presenting like this. Yeah, so you can see, I was presenting. Here's my setup look like, and then I would record another 3 videos of me, being the attendance, being the student, kind of just standing there, looking like I understand stuff. So with all that said, let's get straight down to the project. Now, for example, now the first scenes where you see me in like a Looney Tune inspired background, after I keyed out all of the green screen, I have this. I put a bit of shadow behind me, and then the text just right above, and then I put this Looney Tunes in. Basically it. And like, for example, the presentation part, so I have myself presenting, and then I have the classroom background that I created before. And then with the attendance, I have to duplicate it quite a lot. And then lastly, I would put everything into like a 3D space where I would have myself in a far space, and the attendance is like in a very close to the camera. Yeah, it's basically, I can't play the video right now because my laptop is old. It can't handle stress that well, just like myself. And yeah, and then the last part I want to show you is the where I look down at the burning earth. So with the earth, first of all, is earth map texture on Google, and put into After Effects and put CC sphere on it to make it round. And then I got the fire preset from somewhere, I forgot, but I got it a long time ago. So basically it just created like a fire texture going up the earth that you can see. I can't really show you because yeah, like I said, my laptop is old. And then I put into the mix. Funny thing is, originally I didn't have the moon, so I thought to myself, there's something missing, here. We need the moon just to really sell that effect of me being in space. So I create the moon just like how I created Earth, and then I animate it to go around the Earth while rotating around itself. Yeah, and basically it. And then with myself, because the Earth is burning, I also have like a lightning layers. As you can see, it's very subtle. So this layer would go in and out, flashing randomly, just to mimic when fire, when you're standing in front of a fire, for example, there'll be light flickering on your face, and that's what I'm trying to create here. And yeah, and I have a background of space. I got it like a royalty free footages on YouTube. There's nothing really special about it. And yeah, and then when I have all the clips, I just rendered everything down here, then put everything into Premiere Pro, and then just matter of cutting it and arranging it to look cool. And yeah, so basically that's how I created Corona. Just yeah, pretty simple stuff, nothing really fancy. Everything that I did here, I learned it all on YouTube. So it's everybody can do it. It's not that hard. And the thing was, the whole thing was shot in my living room with zero budget. I did everything by myself. I didn't buy anything except from the software. Yeah, so basically it. I guess I'll see you guys for my next project. I have a next project coming out in June, so watch out for that. But until then, peace.
Let's go. Hey, Corona, Corona, Corona. Hey, my star, we taking it over. Ooh, while you chilling on the sofa, putting your ass in the coma. Yeah.